Hello YouTube. So there's a problem on this 2002 Subaru Outback, and that problem is kind of like intermittent. So I'll just start the engine up here, and what that problem is basically is when you put, and here's the turn signal, when you put the left turn signal on, you hear that? Click, 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 click. Now, a lot of people would think that that is a bulb out, which normally is the case. You know, if you put the right one on, this problem doesn't exist. Apparently on old vehicles like this, on this particular Subaru, this is a problem. As you can see, if I just hold the turn signal arm down, you'll see that the turn signal actually comes on. And if I have it on for a little bit like that, just holding it down, not putting it completely down, and then push it down, the turn signal will stay on, right? You see that? So, and there you go. See, it come on and then it stopped, right? So you can see that this is, it's intermittent. See, it started flashing, it was on, it's intermittent. Okay, so the problem is this actual, arm here. So today I'm going to replace that. Now, you can't see, but right here, my finger is, there's a screw. So I got to take this shroud off to get in here. Okay, so I'm just going to put the camera down for a little bit, and then come back once I've got the shroud off. Alright, so the shroud, if you can see that, is held on with a Phillips screw. So here's the Phillips screwdriver to take the screw out. And then I had a slightly bit of problem trying to get the shroud off. So what I did was, on this 2002, there's an arm here so you can adjust the steering wheel. So I knocked that down, and then that way, by knocking that down, and of course you need two hands, but you can then put the shroud through the bottom hole right here. See that? Through that. And then obviously when I'm going to put this back on, I'm going to reverse that, put the shroud on, and then push the lever back up. All right. So this top shroud here is held on by, if you can see, this screw here, and there's one here too. So I have to unscrew those in order to release this top shroud, which I'm going to do. I have to put the camera down again. Okay, now you can see that I've, by loosening those two screws, the shroud on the top is loose. You don't have to pull it out, because all it's a case of now doing is pulling the cable out of here, undoing these two screws for the turn signal arm, pulling that out, putting the new one back in, putting the two screws on, and putting the cable back in. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Right here you can see there's a piece of plastic. You push that in, and that plug just comes out just like that. Now we have that out, we can undo the screw here and the screw up here, and then we can slide that out. Okay, so now I have these two screws out. I should just be able to pull this out, slide it out. There you go. And this is the housing, that's the old one, and there's the two screws. There's one on the other, what we're holding it in, and then there's three other screws that for the cowling. Alright, so now that the old control, I keep calling it control arm, now that the old turn signal is out, I'm going to put the new turn signal in. Alright, so that's in there right there, and I'm going to put the two screws that I took out, the other one out, and then I'm going to put the cable on. So just need to put the camera down so I can put the two screws in, okay? Okay, as you can see, the screw at the top's in, the screw at the bottom's in, and then what we're going to do now is we're going to plug the cable back in. Okay, And before we put, let's make sure that's in. Now, before we put the cowlings back on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the car, and I'm going to make sure that in fact has cured the problem. So remember, it was the left turn signal that the problem was with, not the right one. So we're going to go left turn signal, and there we go, works fine. And also let's try the right turn signal, and there we go, it's fine. So perfect, that's cured it. So now I'm just going to put it all together, and that'll be that. Alright, so now that's assembled, we're going to screw this top cowling in with the 2 screws I took out, and then once that's in, we're going to put the bottom cowling on and put the screws back in for that, and then that's it. Everything should be fine. So I'm going to put the camera down and fasten this up, and once I fasten it up, I will show you it all put back together with the brand new turn signal arm on. And of course I need to make sure that all the other features on there work also, which I'll do. Okay, so I got this screw, and there's another one here, and just be aware that this one here, this one right here, you see it can be a little bit tricky. Actually they both can, but this one here, closer to the passenger seat, it can be a little bit tricky to get in, and you might need a light and be able to lean back and to see it. Okay, you might have to adjust the chair, the seat, the driver's seat. Alright, so they're in. I'm gonna put the bottom shroud on now, and then that's basically it. Alright, so the shroud is back on, all the screws are in. Alright, start the car up. There we go. Left turn signal works like a charm. Right turn signal works like a charm. Lights. Yep, I can see on the porch the main beam coming on and off. Alright. Wiper blades work. Washers, even though we didn't touch that side, I always check to make sure that, you didn't disturb any, wires or anything like that. Yep, dimming works on the dash. That's it. Great. Okay. So, yeah, that's that solved. Pretty easy to do. I'd say no more than a, if everything goes to plan, no more than a 20 to 30 minute job. So that's it. If you want more content like this, please stick a like on this video. Don't forget to share it. For those of you that are already subscribed, thank you so much for being subscribed to my channel. And if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. And I will see you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, I'm low on gas. I need to get some gas ASAP. Alright guys, thanks. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye.